each and every one of you with a special something so that we can celebrate the amazing work that you guys have done online. Ladies and gentlemen, that being said, I don't want to talk too much, but right about now, I want to officially welcome you to our multiverse.
How did we get here? To this place.
This is gonna be epic!
It's about to go down.
Fire! Here we go.
It's crunch time.
That sounds amazing.
Can you dig it?
Go, go, go.
Look out! Texas Rangers!
Fun, right?
Yeah! I'm a happy man! I've never seen anything like that in my life.
I am so shocked. It hits you in the chest.
The proof starts now. Expect the unexpected.
Life is better when TV's involved.
I'm bringing the heat. We're coming for you!
I have a great feeling about this.
Wow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It's got everything!
It is beautiful.
Absolutely, ladies and gentlemen. I think that deserves a round of applause. And yes, like it's rightly said, we absolutely got everything. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just before I call our amazing first speaker this amazing morning, I'm going to specifically talk to the people on the site here. Now, we're going to take a two-pronged approach to this particular showcase. The first things is that we will be able to officially or talk to us about what you should expect in the next 1 year. But most importantly, we value your feedback. That sounded like a promo, yeah? We value your feedback. So what we'll do at the end of it all, we will give you, the members of the Fourth Estate that are with us on ground, an opportunity to ask your questions. And you know what? We'll get the senior leadership at MultiChoice to come through and answer your question. Now, in front of you, we've given you a pen and a paper. So just in case, within this particular have a question that you want to ask, please feel free to use that jotter so that you can get your questions in. And at the end of it all, we'll make sure that you have your answer duly answered. And for you that is watching us online, we got you as well. You have a chat box wherever you're watching us from. Please, tafadhali, put your question right there. And you know what? Probably by the time this showcase is done, your question would have been addressed. Ladies and gentlemen, that being said, I'd like us to put our hands together and welcome our MD this amazing morning. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Nzola Miranda, who will officially give us his opening remarks and start this amazing program for us. Makofi kwake tafadhali, ladies and gentlemen.
Habari ya asubuhi, karibuni sana. Thank you very much, Lawton. Thank you very much for hyping up. It's a Monday morning. We really appreciate your presence today. It's really special for us for you to take some of your time to be with us and to hear what we have to tell you. So, I'd like to welcome Mr. Glauco Ferreira, our Regional Director for the Northern Region, our senior leadership team from MultiChoice Kenya, and our colleagues, our media partners. Thank you very much. We really appreciate your presence and your partnership. Miss Victoria and our wonderful students for the class of 22-23 MultiChoice Talent Factory. cast and crew from our new shows and the past show here present, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I officially welcome you to the showcase of 2023. We really thank you for your presence, and this is my first showcase, and I'm really excited to see what we have in store for today. The reason we run a showcase is to give you a view of our business direction, where we're going, and how we're going there, and to show you also a slate of our content offering for the next 12 months. As you know, content is our oxygen in our business. So let me tell you about MultiChoice. In the recent years has adopted a hyper-local approach to all markets that it operates. So just to kick us start our hyper-local theme, Mambo ni Matatu, that I would like to tell you today. 1, people. 2, innovation. 3, hyper-local. So on people, you know, I'm inspired every day by our team's work. The work ethic I found in Kenya and the dedication of our teams is unbelievable, and that inspires me every day. The passion to care, connect, and create memorable experiences every day that keeps me going. You know, we hear a lot about enriching lives, and for us, that's what we do. We believe that after a hard day of work, after some bad news on fuel price increases and mandamanos, you come home and you relax with us. So when you start relaxing, we start working. So that's what it means. We enrich lives. And please join me to appreciate the more than 3,000 people that work every day across these beautiful 47 counties in Kenya, from call center agents to sales, to technicians, installers, operations, branches, service agents, our MTF students. They create magic every day. And I would like to share a story, one of the many stories we create every day. In sales, we have a guy called Constant. He's been working with us for 15 years. He was an installer, and today he's a major distributor, a key business partner, and an entrepreneur in the Lake region. So these type of stories keep us going. We can share, we could spend the whole day here to tell you stories like this. Within our teams, colleagues that started as agents and today are leading functions. So this is exciting, and that's what we live for. To our partners in the film industry, cast, crews, producers, directors, unbelievable talent. Recently, I visited one of the filming sets of Zari, and I was just amazed on the talent and the passion of these professionals, and the patience. They had to take 5-6 takes of a clap. There was a guy getting a clap for 6 times, and he was still happy, he was still smiling. I'm like, wow, I couldn't do that. But amazing professionals. Thank you very much for sharing that. So these and other stories really makes it a true honor to be part of Africa's biggest entertainment brand. We are Africa's biggest entertainment brand, no doubt. We reach 14 million homes in 50 countries across 6 time zones. That makes it all worthwhile coming to work. Thank you very much, team. Thank you to make my job easier with you and partners. This gives me a lot of hope on the future. Second, innovation. MultiChoice has been founded on innovation. We've been leading the satellite TV business since 1995 when we launched DSTV. And I hear when talking to people, oh, you guys are in trouble. Yes, pay TV industry is undergoing a major, major transformation. And I would like to mention a couple of things to tell you what we're doing to drive that, to go along with that transformation. On the shift from pay TV to OTT services, over the top streaming. Currently in MultiChoice, 10% of our total customer base is already on streaming and is growing double digit. And through our two products, Showmax, yes, Showmax is our product, and DSTV Stream. And this is growing at faster pace than the overall sub-Saharan industry on streaming platform. We expect that to continue growing at a very accelerated pace. And then in the next couple of months, right here in Kenya, and we couldn't be in a better place to talk about digital transformation. I'm very happy, and this is the only country I feel confident that we are ready for that digital transformation. We're going to have exciting news on streaming services and products for Kenya. Please watch out. On our decoders technology, today we have the best decoder technology decoder out there. And once you go see outside, we have our Explorer, once connected to the internet, gives you unlimited viewing experience of entertainment, from recording to playback to scheduling to even access other streaming apps. So that we will continuously improving technology of our decoders. The one that I'm really passionate about is data and analytics. Today, we already use real-time data to personalize content recommendations and to improve our overall experience of our users. We also use real-time data analytics to improve our commercial team's productivity, to drive better business efficiencies. And we're going to continue growing in that space. Customer experience. And Jackie is here to tell you more about that. But today, 70%, 70, of our customer base already uses digital self-services. And that will continue to grow as AI and bot features continue to improve. Third, last but not least, and that's why we're here, hyperlocal. Hyperlocal content. No other broadcaster in Africa has commissioned more local content than MultiChoice. This helps creating jobs and changing the narratives. Very important. In Kenya, we invest on average $5 million per year. More than 500 hours of content is commissioned annually right here in Kenya by MultiChoice. We have the country's biggest local shows library with more than 5,600 hours of local shows, of your favorite local shows like Kina, Salam, Kovu, Joria Uba, Pepeta, Real Housewives of Nairobi, and many, many more. Our shows have produced award-winning professionals, locally, regionally, around the continent, in MVVCAs and Kalash Awards, to name a few. And we continue to win awards. And one thing we're also doing on hyperlocal is to continue massifying the access to local content. We need more people to watch more local content. And we have an expert panel that will explain why local content is so important. We recently signed a very strategic partnership with Standard Media Group Media to have our two iconic shows, Joro Uba and Hula Baloo State, to be aired every week. So we continue to find new ways to innovate access to our quality produced local content. So, in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready. MultiChoice is ready for the digital revolution and the hyper-localization revolution. And I'm very happy to say that right here in Kenya, we are leading. We are at the forefront of that revolution. And I really would like to invite you all to join us in this journey of Kenya's best storyteller. I now invite you to hear from our MultiChoice Africa Holdings CEO, Fulu Badugela, to tell you more about this journey. Enjoy this program. Asanteni sana. Thank you for your time.
Hello and welcome to this year's MultiChoice Africa annual showcase event. We have some exciting updates for you today, which will highlight the core of our value strategy that drives MultiChoice Africa's mission of enriching the lives of our customers with meaningful moments, middle and mass markets, to access our range of packages, ensuring that everyone can find a package, pocket, and taste. This month, you will be introduced to our latest game changer, the GOtv Super Plus package. With this incredible offering, GOtv customers who upgrade will enjoy an unprecedented opportunity to watch all Premier League games. Our local presence on the continent is at the heart of everything we do. We take great pride in our investment in local infrastructure, ensuring that the captivating content we deliver is crafted by Africans for Africans. Our dedication to tailoring content to each market is evident through the increasing number of local channels we introduce in every country. At MultiChoice Africa, we firmly believe that our hyper-local focus helps not only the entertainment industry, but also the local economy. Supporting and engaging with our communities across the continent remains a top priority. This is also why the issue of piracy demands our attention. Its impact extends beyond financial losses. It affects jobs and the smooth running of our operations delivered by hardworking administrative, production, and technical teams who deliver the content our customers love. Today, you will also be reminded about what sets us apart and gives us a competitive edge. SuperSport is synonymous with the best in sports entertainment, from major international events like the netball and football World Cups to Serie A, La Liga, and the Premier League. We ensure that every sports enthusiast finds their passion catered to, not to mention other loved sports like the F1, WWE, tennis, and more. Furthermore, we take pride in being the first to bring international content to our platforms. Blockbuster movies fresh from the cinema, captivating kids shows, thrilling telenovelas, and reality content on DSTV and GOtv. As we continue to put our customers first, we strive to make their experience seamless. Managing accounts through My DSTV and My GOtv self-service app is now easier than ever, and there are numerous payment points for maximum convenience. For those who watch on the go, with the newly renamed DSTV Stream, streaming content is a breeze. To all the incredible individuals who make up our MultiChoice family across the continent, I extend my heartfelt gratitude. Your unwavering dedication and passion have transformed us into the powerhouse we are today. We cherish our partnership with media, industry bodies, government, and other key stakeholders who share the wonderful surrounding our brands. As I reflect on my experiences and journeys through the various markets, I can't help but be inspired by the growth, dynamism, and positivity that I observe. I am genuinely excited about what lies ahead for our customers. Thank you for being here today. Let's make this event a memorable one. Enjoy the showcase.
Absolutely. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Fulu there. And obviously, Nzola, thank you very much as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to find out, especially for us that are here on ground, and you also that is watching us online, how many Kina fans do we have in the building, yeah? How many Kina fans? I can see. Just make some noise if you're an amazing Kina fan. Pick and do it. Yeah, that's how we do it. Kovu fans wako wapi tafadhali? Njoro wa Uba? There's a couple of more for that one. But let me just do a roll call as well. I'll start from the bottom, yeah? Chelsea fans, are you in the building, yeah? I'm just looking at how the log looks like. I'm just looking at how the log looks like. Chelsea fans? All right. Man United fans are not too far away from them as well. United fans in the building, yeah? Where else do we go from there? Liverpool fans, where are you? Yeah, just Ronald and I, yeah? Fair. He's walking alone, literally, yeah? Arsenal fans, yeah? Oh, my goodness. And then the significant minority that is now the majority, us that are Manchester City fans. Where are the Manchester City fans? Piga nduru bwana, at least wasiseme niko peke yangu. But ladies and gentlemen, that is just a small part of the amazing content that we have on our MultiChoice verse. But most importantly, I loved the fact that Nzola spoke about the 3,000 plus people that are working to ensure that Kenya is entertained. Ladies and gentlemen, let us celebrate all those 3,000 people. Most of them who are watching us online, and they've done an amazing job, so congratulations to you guys. But to make a set or to make a film, like most of the actors that are here will tell you, it takes literally a whole village. And today, we want to put that village to the test. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm requesting rather, for 2 volunteers. We want to do magic on you, not because you're not looking magical, but we want to do something special on you so that we can showcase it to the rest of the country. So I'm looking for a guy and a lady. So please, I'm just looking for volunteers. Otherwise, I'll just point at you and you'll definitely be my guinea pig this amazing afternoon. So can I get preferably somebody from the media so that waamini, so that they can believe what we do on this our sets. Can I get please a lady and a guy? So let me give me somebody from MTF. Just give me one person that's going. You guys choose one person for that. Then I'm looking for a lady. Please, would you like to volunteer? This beautiful. Let's put our hands together for her. She will obviously. Ronaldo will walk with you in this particular. No, they're not talking. They're just going somewhere, so that so later they can do it later. So somebody will call you up, and then we'll definitely work with you on that one, ladies and gentlemen. So I'll get one person as well from MTF, so that we can ensure that when we start doing the magic really happens for all of us. That being said, I've spoken about football. I've spoken about obviously some of our local productions, but that is not all that we do. Ladies and gentlemen, right about now, I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome Ronald, who will be telling us about all other beautiful things that we have on DSTV and GOtv. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Ronald. Mpigie makofi tafadhali as he comes on up, as he gets ready to be mic'd. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for you that is watching from here and obviously at home, hashtag MCK Showcase 2023 is a hashtag you need to use. Please make sure that you're using it on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, across all multiple platforms. And for you that is watching us on YouTube as well, make sure you get your questions in so that we can definitely answer them at the end. Ronald, great to see you, my brother.
Good to see you too. London.
How you doing?
Fantastic. Wow, what an amazing morning we have today.
Absolutely. Ronald, I know you're extremely passionate about children. Massively passionate about children. How many of us in the house are parents? Let me see if you're a parent. Just parents, a lot of time parents are massively concerned about what are my kids watching? What are my kids enjoying? I mean, obviously, I'm at work. They've come home from school a little bit early. What kind of content are they feeding on? Ronald, what do you guys have for children?
Lawton, kids are very important members of our families. And we at MultiChoice, we've continued and will continue to give, a lot of programs on kids that we want to make sure will help entertain them, but of course help them learn as well. We call it edutainment. We've got quite a number of channels, kids channels on our platforms, both GOtv and DSTV. About 15 kids channels on DSTV, wow, and about 10 on GOtv. All these channels are actually, targeting or speaking to kids of all ages, from the little ones all the way to the late teens. And of course,
of entertainment that we have. Just in case you've never seen what we have for children, this is what we have for our kids.
It's tough to keep young go-getters entertained, but GOtV's got entertainment for little ones of all ages. Even the youngest adventurers can join Arthur and Interstellar Ella. Older kiddies will fit right in with the mischievous Alvin and the Chipmunks, and big kids can gear up for supercharged adventures like the Danger Squad and Garbage Boy and Trash Can. Get and stay connected to GOtv for family-friendly entertainment for go-getters of all ages. GOtv. Love it.
Wow, phenomenal. Yes, it deserves a round of applause. Yes, that's beautiful. Now, obviously the Premier League is back and the official remote handover was done, right? But just in case you're out there and you're not overly a football fan, what do we have for people that are not football fans?
Yeah, so we've got quite a number of general entertainment content and exciting ones coming. As you know, of course, quite a number of new documentaries. We've got quite a number of dramas, new episodes of new series, in a wide range of general entertainment channels that we have. This is to give our customers continued choice on what they want to watch at the time they want to watch. So looking forward to a lot of exciting new content, as I said, including blockbuster movies that we'll have on our Mnet Movies 4.
Absolutely. And just in case you want to find out what we have on offering for the next calendar year, these are some of the pieces of content that I want all of us to enjoy.
GOtv is dripping in excitement. Join a sisterhood of unstoppable women as they seek empowerment and a little sweet revenge.
Let the tongues get to wagging, because you mommy.
Brace yourself for gripping tension as dark secrets are revealed in Covenant.
You'll follow us, you'll for dark.
And visit a mysterious island where your deepest desires are realized, but in unexpected ways.
The guests are waiting.
It's all here and it's all for you. GOtv, love it.
Absolutely. Now, let's get into what I call the meat of the matter, which is the English Premier League. Now, I mean, obviously, if you're a Manchester United fan, it really wasn't a great weekend for you. If you're a Chelsea fan, I mean, you can't really score to save your lives, to be honest. Yeah? I'm just saying the truth. Arsenal are busy escorting Manchester City, and obviously City will win the league yet again this brand new year. But let's talk about the English Premier League, and of course, so much is happening. It didn't just start when the Premier League started, and there's so much more football to enjoy this coming year.
Yeah, once again, we kicked off with the Community Shield on the 6th of August between Manchester City and Arsenal. Of course, Arsenal won. But we've seen some exhilarating, games.
Arsenal fans now shouting, yeah? Is that a trophy? Yeah?
It's a shield. So the good thing is, once again, we're going to have all the 380 Premier League games on DSTV. And of course, this is for subscribers that are on compact upwards. But again, we do have games across all the bouquets, including even customers who are sitting on light and access, who will get one game every weekend, and of course 2 games for those who are sitting on family, and all the way to compact, who will watch all the 380 games live on their platform.
So the Premier League is now available to literally
across
everyone.
to all bouquets on DSTV.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that one is special. A round of applause for that. It's now available across all bouquets, especially on DSTV. And just in case you're thinking, who is Ronald? Ronald is our head of marketing. So he's the gentleman that is responsible to make sure that we are well aware of what is happening on our bouquets. But we have a special video for the Premier League or the sports in football in general that I want you to enjoy, and then we'll continue with this discussion.
It's the Premier League, all on DSTV. All the goals, clashes, and moments. All of Rashford, Salah, and Saka. All in the language of your choice. All in HD. Available on all these bouquets to choose from on all devices. Dial *423# or download my DSTV app to get a DSTV HD decoder with 1 month of family for just 2,999 Kenya shillings. It's the Premier League on DSTV.
Absolutely. That's the Premier League only on DSTV. And Ronald, there's something I've just seen on the video that it is now available in Swahili.
Yeah, so as you know, there's been commentary on different languages. Of course, English with Martin Tyler, and of course, the famous Peter Drury. But of course, there's been an option for other languages like the Portuguese, Amharic in Ethiopia, Pidgin in Nigeria. But of course, now we also have an option to select our very own Swahili. Imagine listening or watching Premier League games in Kiswahili.
That's amazing. I think I love that. Back in the day, I think most of us would put on the game on TV, and then you'd put your TV on. Unajua unataka kusikia Diblo akitangaza vizuri. And you know what? I think that is something definitely worth to celebrate. This Tuesday, that is tomorrow, the UEFA Champions League kicks off. Yeah, Arsenal fans, welcome back. A round of applause for you guys. Yeah, welcome back to the Champions League. It's going to be very special. But again, I think City is going to win this particular one. But yeah, that's story for another day. But anyway, one thing that I think you're very cognizant with is the Europa League. Liverpool are there this particular season. But you guys have everything. I mean, the GOtv subscribers asked, called, and you listened.
Yep. I think this is something that we've been hearing on all our communication with our customers, be it face-to-face, on our social media handles, our call center, that they want to have a lot more of the EPL. And for the first time, we kicked off this new football season with a brand new package on a GOtv, which is a GOtv Super Plus, which is going to have all the 380 Premier League games for GOtv subscribers.
No, you need to say that again. GOtv has?
GOtv Super Plus will have 380 games of the Premier League for the first time.
Absolutely. Phenomenal. Yeah. All the 380 games will be live, and you can enjoy them on GOtv Super Plus. But not just the Premier League. We have more on it, right?
Yes. So once again, just like on DSTV, all these 380 games, will be available on our GOtv Super Plus. But the light customers, the value customers will continue. They will also get one game every week of EPL. But our Max, our Plus customers will also get 2 games every weekend. So it doesn't mean just because you are not on GOtv Super Plus, you're not going to have the Premier Leagues. No. Furthermore, I think it's important to know that GOtv will also have 350 La Liga games.
Wow.
We'll also have 300 Serie A games and a selected of Europa League games, and of course, including the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup.
So there's a lot of football with our GOtv. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that deserves a better round of applause. There you have it. If you are on GOtv, we have exactly what you need when it comes to your entertainment. He spoke about, we have obviously content for the children. We have content when it comes to people that are not big fans of the beautiful game of football. But in addition to that, football will also have a home. on GOtv. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Ronald. Thank you very much. Before Ronald obviously leaves the stage, we have two beautiful videos we want to show you on what GOtv Super Plus will be offering, and obviously for the rest of our GOtv family.
Tumewasikiza. Tunawaletea GOtv Super Plus brand new package on GOtv. Pata channel zote za GOtv Super mnazozipenda. Na movies big time, series za watoi wa all ages na channel za kufurahisha familia yote. Plus Super Sports Premier League channel. Usimiss match yoyote ya Premier League. Hii ndio package mlikuwa mnadai. Tumewasikiza. Upgrade to GOtv Super Plus leo. GOtv. Love it. Futaina feel fiti on GOtv. GOtv ndio inakuletea game zote za La Liga, Serie A,
And it's into the net again.
the Premier League
He has nailed that.
na UEFA. Pata GOtv decoder at 1,999 shillings na 1 month max upate football action yote msimu huu. GOtv. Love it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, there we have it.
Thank
GOtv,
you.
definitely love it. A round of applause for Ronald. Asante sana, Ronald. Thank you very much for that. Are you guys enjoying yourselves? Are you enjoying yourselves? Now, that's just one side of what we're going to do this amazing day. In addition to that, would there be DSTV or GOtv without customers? Would we exist? Inawezekana kweli? I don't think it's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome Jackie Sagala, who is the amazing lady that is responsible for taking care of all of us who are customers. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Jacqueline Sagala as she makes her way to the stage. Pigeni makofi tafadhali as she comes on up. Thank you very much, Jackie. Asante as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, remember, for you that is watching us at home, please, tafadhali, make sure that you get your questions in so that we can definitely have them answered. Jackie, thank you very much.
Thank you, Lotta.
Great to see you. I see you got the African memo.
Oh, yes, I did.
We're on that African vibe. Fair. Jackie, you're massively passionate about customers. Why?
I think just like what you said, there is no business without customers. And so we're very honored every day to serve our customers and be there for them. And as a business, we're very committed. We remain very committed to improving the experience of our customers wherever they engage with us, yeah? So we're cognizant we're living in a digital, fast-paced world where customers expect to have speedy service, they want speedy answers, speedy solutions at the touch of a button, yeah? So that they can very quickly go back to enjoying their viewing experience. And so it's all about self-service, and at MultiChoice, that's what we're availing to our customers, giving them multiple options to be able to take control of their viewing experience, manage their account, and quickly get back to their viewing experience.
So what you're trying to say in a nutshell is you want us to enjoy more of the content and less of the queues.
Absolutely. In this digital age, it's not about long wait times at the call center, visiting the branches, or waiting for a technician to come and sort your issue. You want it done here now, and MultiChoice, that's what we're availing. I think Lotta Neil also agreed with me that customers are dependent on their mobile phones, yeah?
Yeah.
So at MultiChoice, we've developed a wide range of self-service platforms. We have developed very highly responsive native mobile apps. Specifically, I'm speaking to my DSTV, my GOtv apps, which enable the customers to pay, reconnect, clear, change package, do virtually anything that they want to do at the touch of a button. So they don't have to contact us. It's very easy, and this is for our smartphone customers.
Yeah.
For our feature phone customers, we have USSD, *423#, where they're still able to manage their account, do virtually anything that they want to do. And on top of that, they can actually purchase decoders and get hardware delivered to wherever they are at their convenience. So we're continuously innovating and just giving customers control of their viewing experience at the touch of a button on their mobile.
Absolutely. And you know what yes, please, a round of applause for her. The most famous USSD code in Nairobi now is *423#. If you've never seen it anywhere, you need to make sure you save it right now. *423#. That is the only way you don't miss the Champions League. That is the only way you don't miss your best show. That is the only way you don't miss the Premier League, especially if you want to upgrade, which I want to do later on this amazing evening, because from tomorrow, obviously, I need to go to Compact Plus so that I can enjoy the Champions League.
100%, Lawton.
Absolutely. And you know what? We just have a how-to video to guide you, to give you proper guiding steps on how you can join this particular side of life where it's more about entertainment and enjoyment and less about the cues.
You're so ready to watch that new local show everyone's talking about. The one you just had to upgrade your subscription for, but you forgot, and now you need to make a decision. You can grab your keys or grab your phone, get in a taxi, or just scroll to, ooh, yes, please. Sit and wait, or sit and watch. Get in a queue, or just do you. Finally upgrade, or be so glad that you stayed. Travel back home, or do it all on your phone. Maybe it's time to say out with the old and in with the do. Do upgrades without the hassle, the travel, and the wait with the My GOtv app. Spend less time managing your GOtv account and more time doing what matters to you. Lights, camera, popcorn. You're ready for movie time. And tonight is the night you finally get to see an error code because you forgot to pay your account. This is where you need to decide. You can grab your keys or grab your phone, get a ride to town, or just scroll down and pay. Finally get to the front of the queue. Next. Or get ready for some. Finally get it paid or be happy that you stayed. Travel back home or do it all on your phone. Maybe it's time to say out with the old and in with a do. Do payments the easy, travel, and queue-free way with the My DSTV app. Spend less time managing your DSTV account and more time doing what matters to you.
Absolutely, and do what matters to you is definitely for you to enjoy your content exclusively on DSTV and, of course, on GOtv. For this next one, I am super excited. I am genuinely excited. Last month, something brand new came into the market. DSTV Stream. Now we can enjoy our games literally anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's put our hands together for DSTV for giving us that opportunity. We can now watch our content on the go, literally. Jackie, tell us about this.
I'm so very excited about that question, Lawton, and at MultiChoice, we are super excited. So let me give a little bit of background. Of course, over the years, there's been a radical shift in the entertainment industry, and this is specifically in the way that customers consume their content here. So it's all about streaming today. And at MultiChoice, we're very excited to make that a reality for customers. We want to keep them connected to their favorite content, whether they're at home or on the go. They should be able to watch what they want, where they want. So what that means for MultiChoice, we've had to change how we work. We've had to become more agile, more strategic. We've had to push boundaries of innovation. And of course, while it's imperative that we're giving customers the content that they love, we also have to give it to them how they want it, where they want it, whenever they want it. Of course, with the best-in-class technology for the best viewing experience. Today's customer is really about instant gratification. They want it here now. They want to watch on the go. Nobody wants to wait for later to catch content. They want to watch it now. So we're very excited to make that a reality for customers. And it's with that commitment that we're very excited to introduce to you the DSTV Stream. This is a viewing solution that requires no wires, no dishes, no cost for installation, no cost for hardware. Lawton, I'm telling you, this is very exciting. So all you need as a customer, you just need a stable internet connection, a smartphone, of course, smart device. Go to our website, now.dstv.com, and then walk through the sign-up prompts, activate your account, and watch. It's really
So I can literally do it by myself?
By yourself.
Now.dstv.com. All right, so I think we need to do it a little bit practically. So, ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to just intrude a little bit. Please just open your phone. Just whip out your phone so that we can see if we can do this. Now.dstv.com. All right, so now.dstv.com. Please make sure you're not on WhatsApp, yeah? So now.dstv.com. GOtv.com, all right? Then I want you to fill there's a sign-up form that you have to go through, right?
Yes.
All right.
Just basically set up your profile.
So you set up your own profile. Let's do that together. Beautiful. Sian is here, so she'll definitely work with you to ensure that you're properly connected. All right. And we also have an amazing, beautiful stand that is outside. So once you set up yourself, all right, you should be able to visit that. Are we there? So you can set up your individual profile. You can, if you don't have an account, you can do that as well.
You set it up.
You can set it up.
Your package of choice.
Awesome.
Pay and watch.
So you can actually pay right now and enjoy whatever you'd want to enjoy in terms of content. Like Jackie just said, everything is at the palm of your hands.
The power in your hands.
100%. So ladies and gentlemen, before you leave today, make sure you visit our DSTV stream stand outside. They have special goodies for people that will be able to sign up today, just today. But most importantly, they will be able to make sure that you can enjoy your viewing from right now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Jackie Sagala, Asante as well. But before, or rather as Jackie obviously leaves the stage, we'll show you how our DSTV stream works. Thank you very much.
He might not need him, he doesn't need him.
Stunning first dance.
No, it's not the biggest entertainment show in Africa.
Our bachelor tonight.
Want to have a divorce party? Cheers to that.
Now, Liz.
You're doing the back here?
Inside voice. Never wanted any.
That's a joke. Flavors of Africa.
Enjoy your favorite shows anywhere. Download DSTV Stream today.
Absolutely. I think that one is phenomenal. How many of you guys think that's cutting edge, amazing technology? Yeah? Let me see your hands up. Beautiful. I think that is definitely the future. So make sure you visit our DSTV stream stand so that you can get to find just a little bit more about what it all entails and how you can onboard very successfully today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like us to switch gears a little bit. Most of you know us for content. Most of you know us simply for entertainment. But right about now, I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome an amazing gentleman. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Elisha Kamau, who is our PR manager right here at MultiChoice Kenya, who will be telling us about what else are we known for. Elisha, karibu sana. Welcome to, quote-unquote, the hot seat. Elisha, people just know us for the Premier League, La Liga, the Serie A, the Europa League, obviously the Champions League. They know us for our local production. They know us for all these many things, except other many things that people need to know us about. What else should we be known for?
Thank you so much, Lawton. A couple of things. So we are continuously leveraging on technology and innovation to ensure that our customers come first. So that is very critical for us.
Yeah.
Equally, we are the #1 in video entertainment, and we are the home of sports. So all these games, Serie A, Premier League games, all of them under the home of sports package. Through our MultiChoice Talent Factory, we ensure that we enrich lives and impact the next generation in terms of upskilling local content, really. Yeah? And all this we do in a spirited effort to ensure that we are Kenya's most loved storyteller. And what I love about this is the fact that we have a singular objective in this to ensure that we educate, we entertain, we inform, and we inspire people. So that is really core to our business.
Oh, absolutely. And just on that particular thought, educating, entertaining, and obviously building a better and a more sustainable Africa. Last year, something special happened. The Earth Short Prize. And not only did you guys beam it throughout the whole continent, a Kenyan was the recipient of the Earth Short Prize. Ladies and gentlemen, let's please celebrate Charlotte Magai, who was the champion of the Earth Short Prize. She walked away with, obviously, an amazing prize money, but most importantly, we were there to watch it, all courtesy of you guys, DSTV.
Absolutely, it was an historical moment for us, December 2022. So what happens, Earth Short Prize recognizes individuals every year, 5 of them, for their significant contributions to the environmentalism. So Charlotte Magai, a Kenyan, won. We are happy to beam it to over 50 million people across the continent. What was significant about this is that over 700 million people use cleaning stoves, and she leveraged on the power of technology to innovate safe and friendly ways which people can use the same cook clean stoves. They're calling it Mukuru clean stoves. So take a look at this video.
All right, I think there's one more as well in this particular category. Yeah.
So for cleaner air and recipient of £1 million to scale their work is Mukuru Clean Stoves.
My name is Charlotte Magai. I'm the founder and CEO of Mukuru Clean Stoves, which is a social enterprise that manufactures improved cook stoves, targeting underserved markets in Kenya. I grew up in Mukuru, which is one of the biggest slums in Nairobi. I had a daughter at 16, and when she turned 2, she suffered a very severe burn injury. So this is what led me to start manufacturing better cooking technologies for my community. The plan was just to enable mothers to be able to keep their children safe, save on fuel consumption, and reduce household air pollution. And how we do that is we use recycled metal to manufacture improved cook stoves, and then they burn sustainable fuels on them, which we also manufacture, such as briquettes and pellets. So far, we've distributed about 200,000 improved cook stoves in underserved markets in Western Kenya. How that helps communities is, for instance, a household that uses our improved cook stove saves about $2 on fuel consumption costs, which has resulted in about 500,000 of CO2 emissions being reduced over the past 5 years. And women who sell our stoves are also able to benefit because they earn a 10% commission on it. So collectively, we've managed to help these women earn about $200,000 US dollars on commissions that they make from our clean cook stoves, and also enabling households to save about $20 million on fuel consumption costs, as well as reduce the toxic smoke emissions that they produce using a Mukuru clean stove. Some of the challenges we have faced is, in the beginning, we did face a lot of just doubt and not enough people are willing to invest in our business, just because in a sense we didn't really have the impact numbers that they needed. But then, given the fact that you needed those resources to prove the impact, it took us just a little bit longer to be able to distribute our solution within the households we needed to distribute it in. The vision for Mukuru Clean Stoves is to eradicate household air pollution, especially in underserved markets. So in the next 5 years, we want to have distributed 10 million cook stoves across East and Central Africa. And we will manage to do that with the help of the Astro Prize and the other donors and funders who've managed to support us. We would use the prize money to distribute about 1 million cook stoves within the next 2 years in Kenya. My advice for young innovators is to keep developing solutions for their communities and stay persistent in their dreams for Africa.
Yes, that deserves a round of applause. Congratulations to you, Charlotte Magai, for that. Beautiful. So make sure you check them out. And if you can, make sure watu ushago wamepata an opportunity, obviously, to enjoy that particular jiko. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with all the great things that we've shared so far, with all the amazing things that DSTV, GOtv, that MultiChoice is doing, with all these amazing things, there is a threat. Something wants to threaten this particular ecosystem. And this threat might be in the face of a link. This threat might be in the face of an app. This threat might be in the face of a website. Now, if there's something, Elisha, that threatens the actors, the actresses, the runners, if there's something that, of course, threatens this particular ecosystem, the makeup artists, the whole ecosystem is piracy. Because at the end of the day, if you don't pay for the game, or if you get the game illegally, then it's affecting somebody else's job. Elisha, talk to us, and I would want you to face them for this one. Talk to them and tell them why piracy is such a big issue, especially to this particular business.
Thank you so much. So piracy is really a big issue in Kenya, and not just in Kenya, across the continent, really. If you think about it, over the weekend, last game you watched, I know you know a friend that used a pirated link to watch that game. So what that does is that it kills creativity, really. If you think about what goes into ensuring that a game is beamed on DSTV, on GOtv, and what really it takes to bring that out. It kills creativity, it disenfranchises powerhouses. The government loses close to 15 billion in the music industry, 8 billion across TV stations, and that is the domino effect really on piracy. Yeah.
Absolutely. And just to paint the picture is, and obviously some of our actors will be joining us here, if we pirate, then they don't exist. Because from the little money that we get, we are able to sustain their families. We're able to sustain their livelihoods. We're able to sustain the whole ecosystem. But so that you can have a visual look at how it feels and looks like, this is what piracy does. Absolutely, yes. Piracy is the bane that can actually untell our stories. Thank you very much, Elisha, for joining us.
Thank you very much. One thing to note is that we work very closely with government bodies. So we work with Partners Against Piracy. We work with the Kenya Copyright Board to kind of stem this vice, really, and ensure that economies are not ruined.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. A round of applause for Elisha for that. Thank you very much for joining us this amazing morning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I think we all have a role to play when it comes to stopping piracy, all right? I think all of us have a responsibility that we need to play to ensure that we protect our intellectual property, not only as creatives, because I can see most of us here are creatives, but also as Kenyans, so that we can ensure that we build this particular industry to the level that it needs to be built. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for that. But we need to change gears just a little bit. I'd like us to put our hands together as we welcome the amazing Victoria Goro from the MultiChoice Talent Factory. She is a lady that is doing all the beautiful magic that is happening. Please, a round of applause for her. She is responsible for all the amazing things that are happening that are happening in our academy. If you didn't know we had an academy, you will get to find out that in just a little bit. But just let me read a few tweets that I'm seeing on social media. A lot of you guys, your interactions are phenomenal. Let me just get to the top. Theo Mwangi saying, for those of us who want to use illegal streams to watch sports and movies, these are definitely the effects of piracy. Thank you very much for that. I can see Sam who's asking, what's your favorite show? Favorite thing about DSTV shows? For us, he says, it's the sheer entertainment they bring. They can never, or rather he can never get enough of that as well. I Am Ours is now saying he cannot wait to catch his favorite shows on Maisha Magic as well. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep your tweets coming. We'll be reading them in just a little bit. Madam Victoria, thank you very much for joining us this amazing morning.
Thank you, Lotan.
Thank you as well. You do such a special job because as we get obviously to the crescendo of this particular event, you are responsible, I can say, for raising up the next generation of filmmakers through the MultiChoice Talent Factory. First of all, tell us what MTF is and what it's all about.
Thank you again, Lutan. So the MultiChoice Talent Factory is a multi-talent that was established by the MultiChoice Group in 2018, really with the aim of focusing on impacting positively the film and creative industries in Africa, mainly by improving the technical and professional value chain of production, both on film and TV. 5 years later, a lot to say about that program. Why? Through the 1 year that the students actually attend the academy, we focus on making sure that they get both academic and hands-on experience in cinematography, in editing, in audio production, and most importantly, on storytelling. Why storytelling? Because we're a continent that is really deep in terms of our ability to be able to tell stories. A lot of our cultures are very dependent on storytelling, the manner in which we've been able to preserve them. We're rich in language, we're rich in art, and we do get a chance through the year that the students are in the academy to make them understand the importance of being able to tell the African story. A story that celebrates the African culture, our rich heritage, our language, our art. Most importantly, to celebrate the African spirit, the African people, in all our shades, in all our different countries. And make sure that on top of everything else, we're able to tell a story that audiences can resonate with very significantly.
Wow, beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, that is amazing. A round of applause for Madam Victoria right there. Madam Victoria, I'm well aware that this does not only exist in Kenya. It obviously affects the larger East African region, which in turn affects the continent at large. So just give us a breakdown of how many academies are there and how is the case, especially right here in Kenya?
Okay, so we have 3 academies. One here in Nairobi, Kenya, that covers the East African region, that covers Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, and Ethiopia. We have another academy in West Africa that covers Nigeria and Ghana. And the 3rd academy actually covers the southern region, which covers 7 countries in the southern part of our continent. So Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, Botswana, Malawi, Angola, and Mozambique. Then we have another academy, the 4th academy, that runs a similar program to us, more abbreviated, more of an immersion program in Johannesburg, that actually trains just about 14 young filmmakers every year. So altogether, cumulatively, for every academy, we have 20 students. So in any calendar year, we expect to train 74 young filmmakers that join the industry at the end of the year.
Wow, that's amazing. 74 young filmmakers. I mean, if you equate 74 to the larger African population, I mean, it literally looks like a drop in the ocean. But I know that there's a rigorous procedure to get this 74. Just run us through how you get to this 74. Let's talk about the 20 that are in Kenya. How do you get to this 20?
Long process, like you said. So this begins in between June and July of every year, when we do send out the call to entry on our MTF portal. Our MTF portal is like a Pan-African digital marketplace that allows many young filmmakers to get to know what exactly is happening in the industry across Africa. So the call to entry starts in about June to July of every year, followed very clearly after that by a process that allows us to go through a tedious shortlisting process, because the numbers are very many. And in addition to that, also get to a point where we now select from the different countries another shortlist.
Okay.
And then now get into the interview program, working, of course, very closely with corporate affairs and industry experts in the different countries. A key ally in this process is HR, because they also have a significant input into the kind of young person that we want to give this opportunity. So it is talent, yes, and not just talent, very significant embodiment of work that you've been able to do during the time that post-school, post-high school, that you've been able to do in the industry, that allows us now to be able to give you this opportunity to join Africa's most loved storyteller.
Wow, Africa's most loved storyteller. And with us this amazing morning, we have a lot of students from the MTF. Not all, I think we're almost at 20. All of them are here? Not all of them, yeah? But we have our MTF students this amazing morning. Please, wherever they are, they can just stand up and wave, and so that we can recognize their presence as well right there. But more importantly, I'd like to welcome Edgar and Ivy to join us on stage so that we can literally hear from them about how their experience has been. I mean, think about it. For one whole year, being in an amazing facility, enjoying yourselves, but most importantly, getting all the requisite skills that are needed for you to tell the absolute African and Kenyan story. So ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Edgar and Ivy as they join us. So I think we need some microphones for them so that they can talk to us. Edgar, I'll start with you. First of all, how has it been for you?
Well, the MultiChoice Talent Factory has really been a profound experience for each and every one of us. And I can bear witness to each and every single one of us that nothing comes close to this program, because it has a really well-tailored approach that makes sure that it churns out individuals who are ready to take up space in the creative industries, as well as being masters in the technicalities of storytelling, as well as the business side of filmmaking. Also, our program has partnered with different world-renowned institutions, such as the New York Film Academy, as well as the Henley Business School. And all this offers something which is very invaluable in this day and age, and that is the global exposure. Everyone in this room can testify that having a global exposure in this day and age as a youth is really invaluable currency. And I think you already have this question, how much do we pay for this? It's actually free.
Everything is free.
Everything is free, from the transport, the air tickets, from the air tickets to the accommodations, to our training, to equipment. Everything is being provided free of charge, and it's really expensive. And everyone knows how training in filmmaking can get, and it's really expensive, but MultiChoice covers that for us.
Absolutely. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, Baka Wanatumia Affair. I mean, that's phenomenal right there. Let's put our hands together for them. That's amazing. But just in case you're wondering, how hands-on is hands-on? Let me show you a snip preview of how hands-on and how technical these students are trained.
And rolling. Action.
The role that MultiChoice have been able to play, especially in the impact of specifically the Kenyan film and TV industry, I don't think there's any institution that's been able to do that.
Nema, what is this nonsense your headmaster is telling me?
So, after that, we have the first.
So, the story is about our protagonist. Her name is Neema, and she unexpectedly comes home from school because she has been sent away because she is infected by an STI.
My name is Henok Tashoma. I'm from MultiChoice Talent Factory, East Africa Academy. I'm originally from Ethiopia. I'm the DOP for this project.
So these are practical classes, just to be able to go through several theories, watch several films, and being able to create scenarios where we could actually do practicals. I think this has been very, very helpful and fun.
Roll sound. Roll camera. Rolling. And action.
My name is Joshua Faber. I'm from Tanzania, and I am a writer-actor. I have wrote Neema, and also I have played the father in the script titled Neema. So it was a very fascinating experience, trying to write and act. At some moment, I felt like Tyler Perry. But it's been good, a very learning experience. With the help of a facilitator, he actually pointed out things that we were doing wrong, and it actually made me see how to do better on our coming projects.
It is important to impact the African creative industry with the current skill set, because the space, the media space is really growing, and so there's need and demand for storytelling. And for us, not just storytelling, but Africa storytelling. It is important that we build a bigger skill set so that to be able to meet the demand of what the audience is expecting from us.
Ladies and gentlemen, phenomenal, right? Ivy, let me get to you. Obviously, when you enrolled in January, I'm assuming you thought you're not too bad. I mean, you kind of know some stuff about film. You kind of know some stuff about, obviously, handling the camera and everything. If you compare yourself from January up until right now in September, how has the transformation been like?
Thank you, Lotan. As you said, when we joined, we thought we knew a bit, but being in MTF has exposed us, first of all, to the different cultures across East Africa. Now I can be able to tell stories that can people from Ethiopia can understand and resonate to. So the first thing we did when we got into the program was get to understand the different audiences in the other countries, because we were able to be exposed to the multicultural approach in the industry. And the good thing is we have really grown. I am so proud of my fellow colleagues, because we have been able to we produced 2 music videos in one weekend.
Wow.
We worked with a Kenyan artist, a very famous Kenyan artist, and also we were able to work on a public service announcement on climate change that fortunately aired on at the Africa Climate Summit 2023. So I'm really proud of my colleagues for that.
Absolutely. And all this as a student?
Yes, as a student in 1 year.
In 1 year. Ladies and gentlemen, it is not your average music video we are talking about. Let me just show you the BTS. This is not even the music video. It hasn't dropped yet. It hasn't dropped yet. So don't tell the artist we showed this, by the way. But this is just, I mean, these guys are shooting the BTS with black magic cameras. If you're in the film and entertainment industry, you kind of know, if that is what you're using for your BTS, I mean, think about what you're using for your main cameras. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the BTS for that particular music video.
Okay, I got people on my stories who call me Joker. Na watu wa mtaa wananiita soul child, soul generation. Na pia kwenye muziki wananiita mamba. Kuna fununu eti pia mina itwa sniper. Okay, uliza manzi yako, we keep it on the low. Are you ready to go? Nimekuwa nikikutazama but you already know, baby, keep it on the low. Are you ready to go? Nimekuwa nikikutazama but you already know. Majina yako mengi na si eti na force. The name's Okelo Max, but you can call me boss. Ilungani boss, sema ilungani boss, ilungani boss, sema ilungani boss, yeah. No. Mashore wote hapa najua wamenikufa. Nashindwa kuchagua juu wote ni wa super. And all my guys are pullers, don't mind as you we live life so easy, see ya tuna pressure. So we keep it on the low. Are you ready? ready to go? Nimekuwa nikikutazama but you already know, baby keep it on the low. Are you ready to go? Nimekuwa nikikutazama but you already know. Majina yako mengi na si eti na force. The name's Okello Max but you can call me boss. Ilwangani boss, sema Ilwangani boss, Ilwangani boss, sema Ilwangani boss. Wanani ita rasta juvile nimewalok, napika ngaza kwaya iwe reggae ama rock. Mangoma nyingi nimejaza kwenye stock, live wire mindi electric shock. Traffic lights haziwezi kuni stop, hata mapolisi wana try to kukobo. No. Hata mapolisi wanna try to cook up, so we keep it on the low. Are you ready to go? Nimekuwa nikikutazama but you already know, baby keep it on the low. Are you ready to go? Nimekuwa nikikutazama but you already know. Na majina yako mengi na si eti na force. The name's Okello Max but you can call me boss. Ilwangani boss, sema Ilwangani boss. Ilwangani boss, sema Ilwangani boss, napenda zile vitu nanipea, napenda zile vitu nanipea.
Good performance. I love the dance. I love the vibe. Thank you.
Absolutely. We love the dance. We definitely love the vibe. A round of applause for the MTF Academy. That's amazing. Just before, obviously, I let you go, let's talk about your facilitators. How are they? How is it?
We are so fortunate enough to have the top 10 percentile in the industry as our facilitators. As you have seen, we have the likes of Ruben Odanga, Lekarion Wainaina, we have Enos Olik, just to name a few, and those are our local facilitators. We also have international facilitators, like Edgar had mentioned, the other partners at MTF, like the New York Film Academy and the Henley Business School. So honestly, we get the world-class training here at the Academy.
Absolutely. And Edgar, finally, for you, generally in Africa, people tend to, let me put it rightly, oversell and underdeliver. Have your expectations been met at the Academy?
Definitely, they have been met. And right now, we really, we are nearing the graduation, and we really feel indebted to our home countries because, just as you have mentioned before, that the intake number is not in relation to the huge population of creatives in our continent. And we feel obliged to create bigger opportunities, build bigger tables that we can invite each and every individual to take a place in and earn a living, and also build the creative economies in our respective countries.
Absolutely, well said. Madam Victoria, just your parting shots. Obviously, probably there's a young person that's watching this particular live stream and is thinking, dang it, I should have applied. I should have gotten on to this particular project. But hey, the time has passed. Class of 2024 probably has been selected, probably. But do you guys have other platforms where you can train other people, not necessarily within this particular cohort, but is there a plan for any other person out there?
Absolutely, Lotan. Even as I speak, one of the things that we run is one of the tires of the MultiChoice Talent Factory is the masterclass. The masterclass is a platform that we use to be able to reach out first and foremost to the many young people that we do not are not able to join the program in any calendar year. And this is an ongoing program throughout the year, both targeting young filmmakers and industry creatives. It's very targeted towards, first and foremost, improving the skill sets, especially in areas where we have gaps in our region, most importantly. And the other thing is also to give an opportunity for those that can actually join our online program that we run with the SA Institute in Australia and South Africa. So both initiatives are absolutely free of charge. What it requires is for you to be able to register. We make it known through our MTF portal that these particular courses are coming up. Yeah. They range from 2 days to 13 weeks. So
13 weeks?
Yes, absolutely, especially the ones on storytelling. And the important thing here is to really get everyone else who doesn't get an opportunity to join the academy still to get very wholesome training in the whole spectrum of film and TV production.
Absolutely. I think that's amazing. How does somebody enroll onto this particular platform?
So they would just need to get onto our MTF portal,
Okay.
where we make these announcements. We also do that using also our different publications in the region from the different markets under the MultiChoice group.
Absolutely. So if you're out there and you want to be trained as the next or the future filmmaker, make sure you get to the MTF portal. I feel that is where the biggest secret is right now. Make sure you are on the MTF portal so that you can be able to register yourself for master classes. And of course, keep your eye out for future cohorts. And Madam Victoria, I know I said last one, but it would be injustice for me not to ask you this. You have an amazing portfolio of alumni. They've done amazing things within the business and obviously externally as well. Just give us a brief breakdown. What are some of the successes that you have out there?
Absolutely. So one of the youngest directors on a leading Mnet production in the region, Salem, is actually an MTF alumni.
Wow.
Many others that work in the different areas. Sheila Gadoni, for instance, on the set of Salem, is really the head of Department of Sound. In the whole of East Africa right now, we can talk about 7 independent production houses that have been founded by our alumni who are doing commissioned work for our FTAs across the region, working also for some of our Mnet channels, getting into programs with the DW Academy in Germany, DocuBox East Africa. The list is very long, Lotan, I can tell you. But we're extremely proud of them because they have been able to make a mark in this industry through their really professional and technical skills, most importantly, and keeping an eye always for being able to tell the African story. We couldn't be more proud of them. In fact, as I speak right now, Edgar, seated on my left, already has an established production house during the time that he joined the academy, and is actually going on to do commission work for one of the broadcast networks.
Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Congratulations, guys. But just before, or rather as I let them off the stage, they did something special for the Africa Climate Summit right here in Nairobi. Most of you have seen it on social media, but right about now, I want you to see the faces behind it and as you guys enjoy this particular video. Thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Asanteni. Please let's play the video.
Over the years, we've achieved the impossible. We've led by example and conquered the insurmountable. We have championed a cause that our whole existence relies upon. But we are running out of time.
Our world relies upon us. Our world relies upon us, but we're running out of time.
My name is Felix Oduojala, Member of Parliament, Langata constituency. And today, we say there's room to do more, room to turn the hands of time and beat climate change. Together, we have the power to make a difference wherever we are, using the tools and the resources made available to us. What are you waiting for? Join the front line and be the change that we long for. Be the change, fight climate change.
We say there's room.
Ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a better round of applause to Pigeni Makofi, the team from MTF. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for the MTF Academy. Phenomenal work that they are doing. Thank you so much. I thank you very much. Edgar, thank you so much. Madam Victoria as well. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for them. Awesome. I'm pretty sure we're enjoying ourselves and we're just about to get to the climax of today's amazing event. Now, the one thing that you should have heard over and over and over again is quality. You've heard about innovation. But one thing that I think makes us outstanding, incomparable if you ask me, is the fact that no other broadcaster commissions local productions like we do. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that deserves a round of applause. No one else is doing as much as we are doing in the local front. And this next individual I want to introduce right now, not only is he passionate about his job. Not only is he a man that wears multiple hats within the MultiChoice family, one thing for a fact is this guy is passionate about telling Kenyan and East African stories. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great honor to welcome to the stage Mr. Timothy Okwaro Tafadhali as he comes on up. This is a in Kenya, but also within the larger region. Timothy, karibu sana. A round of applause for Timothy, please. Timothy, you're super passionate about local production. You're extraordinarily passionate about the Kinas, the Salems, and I'm talking about the Real Housewives that happens not only in Kenya, but also in Lagos. You're also passionate about what is happening in Uganda, in Tanzania. Tell us about yourself, man. Where did this passion come from?
Thank you, Lawton. I think this passion for me comes from wanting to tell local stories, tell them right, make sure that our stories are not being told by other people out there. I mean, and not to downplay these shows, but when you look at shows like, you know, Wakanda Forever and all that, we've done shows about Nelson Mandela, but done from abroad, overseas. Those are stories that we need to tell. I'd like to reference the old adage that says, until the lion is able to tell its story, then the hunter will always be glorified. So I am passionate about us being able to tell our stories, tell them right, conserve our history and our culture in those stories. And Zola said we've got about 6,000 hours of local Kenyan content in inventory. 10, 20 years from today, they will still be relevant, and the future generations can see what our lives were about.
Absolutely.
That's why I'm passionate.
Wow, that's why he's passionate about that. But ladies and gentlemen, just before we get into the meat of his passion, because I know it can get a little bit contagious, I want to, there's a lady I had requested. I think she's probably walked out. But I was looking for a volunteer from MTF. I have makeup artists, local makeup artists that are with us in the building this amazing morning, and would want to do a special makeup effect on one of us so that you can see what it takes to ensure that our casts, our characters look as amazing as they do. Are the artists around here? Where are they? Where are the artists? Okay. So please just come on up. Let's put our hands together for our makeup artist. They'll be doing this on stage. So I'm looking for 2 volunteers to help us do this. I see the lady. So you're going to help us? Oh, awesome. So we'll have him. And then I'm looking for one more person. Let me see who, because I know the media is definitely trying to cover this particular story. Let me get somebody else also from M.
Just ourselves, but also our viewers in terms of the stories.
Absolutely. I mean, I love everything you've said. I mean, you're ticking all the right boxes, but you've seen some of these guys consistently for the last 5 years.
Yes.
Have you guys shot the last episode just yet?
Yes.
You have?
Yes.
So talk to us about that last episode. How was it like saying
sweet.
good? Because everybody, Aturudi Sasa, it's over.
Well, obviously, I mean, friendships that will last a lifetime. Bittersweet because, you know, it dawned on us that this is the last time we'll see each other. And like you said, so 5 years, it was basically the family that I grew to know and went through highs and lows together.
Yeah.
Because we were a family, because of the job we were doing, you know, we all, you know, stuck together, encouraged each other, helped in terms of talent. You know, it helped to make the show grow in every aspects of our abilities. So it was not the easiest thing.
Yeah. Have you guys
tears.
Have you guys shut the WhatsApp group? I'm still there.
Not yet. Until the.
So you guys are still hanging on.
Yeah, basically.
Interesting. Now, Jimmy, I mean, compared to most of your colleagues, I mean, obviously you've been in the entertainment industry for the longest, but 30 plus years, but within the acting space, people would consider you a rookie, yeah? not too bad, almost a rookie, yeah? Not too bad, fair enough. But how would you, I mean, if you were given an opportunity to look into the future within the next 5-10 years, obviously with MultiChoice being in this particular ecosystem and space, how would you, what is your prophecy like in terms of how it will look like?
I'll tell you for a fact, and I'm glad Timothy talked about that, the fact that as a country, we were way behind for quite a while. And thanks to Mnet and their vision and passion for changing and impact in the industry, not just in Kenya, but also outside the precincts of this country. 5 years from now, and with the new shows coming up and with the amazing talent that we have in this country, I think this, and thanks to MultiChoice, but I think very strongly, and let me say jealously and selfishly, I think Kenya will tell the African story.
Yes.
Because if you hive off Kina and every story that was told, every individual had something to talk about. And that was the beauty of Kina. Everyone stood out. You couldn't tell who was the main character, who was second or third tier.
Yeah.
Because there was a
family in a very modest household, but little does the girl know that she's actually born of very wealthy parents. And something happened behind the scenes that sent her to this other home. Will she find out what happens once she finds out? Please subscribe so that you can see how the story unfolds.
All right, just in case we watch the trailer?
Yes, please.
The lives of two young girls.
Star sign is lucky. Something good will happen.
Praised by secrets.
There's a lot going on at the moment in this house. It's either better to do better or else.
It's about to be changed forever when their true identity is uncovered.
That guy is not his daughter. Nadine has to prove me right.
If they treat her like an outcast, she'll definitely go back to their family.
In the brand new unmissable Zari. Only on Maisha Magic Plus, the home of law.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's celebrate the cast from Zari to Apigema Coffee, all of them.
Yep, Monday to Friday, 8:30. On 9th of October, another telenovela launch, Kasiri. Now, Kasiri is a story about, I think a lot of us can relate to that. We've seen it, we've heard it, we've lived it. A patriarch of a family who passes on, and he had a Kasiri. The theory was that he had two families, the legitimate family and the not so legitimate family. And so the telenovela will take us through the paces of what happens when these two families are clamoring and fighting for the wealth that they all believe is theirs. I think, do we have the Kasiri in the building?
Let's put our hands together for the team from Kasiri. Please come on up on stage. You'll join them on that side, particular side, Ronald and Timothy's side. This one is celebrating every Kenyan man, right? With your Kalitu Kasiri. Please, one more time for Kasiri, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. These are our two brand new shows. We have a more elaborate launch for them. They are quite aware when it is, so they'll definitely be doing that in a little bit. But ladies, let's watch it.
The perfect family is not always what it seems. And a father's past is revealed after his death. His empire, hands of his wife, son, daughter, and
I'm here to mourn my husband.
His other wife.
Amazula.
That from the 7th of October.
There we go.
One of our most premium local content channel, Maisha Magic Plus. We are extending it to the wider audiences, and it's going to be available on DSTV Access and GOtv Plus, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, that simply means everybody else has an opportunity to watch it. I think we're ready now.
Yeah, we're ready now.
So ladies and gentlemen, get your party poppers ready. 1, 2, 3, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. It is now officially available to the wider nation of Kenya. I am super excited about this.
So tell a friend to tell a friend that Maisha Magic Plus will now be available on DSTV Access and GOtv Plus. I think we can have we can watch now the.
So we have a special promo for this that we can celebrate.
Rewind.
So let's start it from the top. Thank you so much, guys. Asante. So just before you get down, we'll take one picture here.
Karibuni. In your base, get the best local entertainment. Seman Rama.
Is not his daughter.
Madam.
Yes. All right, so let's smile. Yeah, colleague, that smile. There we go. Happiness. Beautiful. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for the team from Zari. Zola will stay with you up on stage for the next couple of minutes as you give us a proper vote of thanks. Thank you very much. Have you guys had a good time? Are you guys excited about the brand new month? Listen, we prepared for you specially today, especially for you that is watching us online. Get ready. Make sure you enjoy this amazing day. So ladies and gentlemen, that being said, I'd like Zola just to give us a vote of thanks. Oh, we still have more left. Don't take it home, please, yeah? Don't take it home. Please, ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Zola, who will be wrapping everything up for us this amazing day. Thank you.
Wow, 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 wow. Thank you so much. I'm so inspired, so energized. I can't wait for the 9th and the 23rd. Thank you so much for being here. And wow. So I just want a special thank to the team that put all this together. The team all around, they stayed until up last night. The sound, the video guys, the tent, everyone, please recognize the team that has put this together for you. We couldn't do this without you, and another big thanks is for the media. So media, I don't know how you're going to do it, but with so much stories, how are you going to decide which ones to tell tomorrow? So for me, just two, not the mambo ni matatu. Just let's go 2. So one is hyper local. We continue to invest in local content. Our commitment, we live for this. And on the 2 shows coming up in October, with a new channel, Maisha Magic Plus, available for a much, much bigger audience. Okay. And then 2, we are ready for the digital transformation. MultiChoice is ready for the digital transformation. We are not dying, we are streaming, and we are ready for that. We are talking every day with our customers. We are listening and we are changing. So all the best. Thank you so much, Asante Nesane, for everyone being here. Thank you for the wonderful stories and to the journey of becoming Kenyan best storyteller, MultiChoice. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. A round of applause for Zola, our MD. Thank you very much, Obrigado. Thank you as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, especially for you that has been with us ever since we started online. Thank you very much for joining us. Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you so much for all you sharing that particular link to everyone, so that we could have Kenyans watching about what this brand new month of October has for us, or better yet, the year moving forward has for us. from us right here at this secret location, ladies and gentlemen, we want to say kwaheri and have an amazing rest of your Monday to everyone. Please, let's put our hands together for everybody that has watched online. There was a lot of guys that are enjoying this show. So bye-bye. Have an amazing one. God bless you all. I mean, they don't have lunch, so there's no announcement for them, right? But for us that are here with us, thank you as well. Turn to your neighbor and tell them thank you for coming.